Hello, middle school families. Welcome to the middle school update for January 13th, 2021. With the end of the semester in sight and starting a new semester next Tuesday, I just wanted to go over some changes that you're going to see around the middle school moving into the next semester. Some exciting and important changes as we head into the next semester. So let's get into it. So first of all, the middle school faculty would like to welcome Mrs. Abby Plocher um, and her husband Gabe, who's not going to be on campus. He's at another school in the area in Red Wing. But we would certainly like to welcome them both to the middle school family as she begins her teaching ministry here at St. Croix Lutheran Academy Middle School. The reason why we added Mrs. Plocher here at the semester here, and by the way, she's a Martin Luther College graduate, mid-year graduate, uh, just a couple weeks ago, and we're just really super pumped to have her and her energy around the middle school. With the enrollment that was rising in our classes, we're starting to get pretty full. We decided to add a middle school faculty member to keep our classroom sizes in our core classes lower. So what she's going to be doing, the classes that she's going to be help reducing the load in, especially are her language arts classes and pre-algebra, where we're going to be able to take some of those kids out of those full classes and reduce the class sizes and have nice manageable class sizes for both groups. So pre-algebra, language arts 2, and world literature are going to be 3 classes where we break those classes up and she takes a group, and the original teacher of those classes will keep the other group. Art and Fayed is going to be a little bit different, where she's going to be initially co-teaching. She'll be co-teaching in art and physical education. And then in the case of art, she'll be taking over art when Mrs. Kushel goes on maternity leave. And then she'll be taking over physical education for me right away at the beginning of the semester. It'd be more of a co-teaching at the beginning, especially. So she'll be taking some or all of each of those classes, and what a blessing it is that we have to, in a pandemic year where things aren't always looking great, that we're able to expand enrollment to the point where we felt comfortable adding this middle school position, and we're blessed that we were able to get Mrs. Plocher at this time. Another big change, especially for the online learners, is that starting with Tuesday, starting with the second semester, we're going to be moving all online learners to Google Classroom of the face-to-face learners. So basically, even though there's going to still be an online group and a face-to-face group, they're going to be in the same Google Classroom for each of the classes. We just felt that would greatly benefit the online students to have the chance to learn alongside with the face-to-face learners, give them an opportunity with links that will be provided to see what's going on in the classroom if they choose. It's optional. They don't need to do that, obviously. And then other opportunities to work with and just talk and discuss with the kids in their classes, something that they're just not able to do right now because they're at home learning online. So as I said, they will be provided a link to their online learning. That's optional. They can actually, because the schedule will be published in each of the morning announcements, they are able to log in at those times or click on the link at those times and join the classes. And if they want, they can participate and see what's going on right in the classroom, but they don't need to do that. They'll automatically be marked present. If they don't choose to use the link, that's fine. It's not like they're going to be marked absent. It's still that option of theirs to learn at their own pace throughout the day. Additionally, the assignments for the online students will be due one school day after the due date for the face-to-face students. And the reason why that is because we have many of our online students who wake up at 7, 8 in the morning and they get right to the assignments, and they're able to complete those in a reasonable amount of time. With the way we're doing it here, those videos will get released later in the day, and we wanted to give an extra day for those early risers. They can basically just be one day removed from the face-to-face and still get the assignments done, just one school day later than the face-to-face students. And then, of course, the teachers will continue, just like for the kids who are sick right now, they will um, post all of the materials and videos as soon as possible, and certainly by 6 p.m. That night. Um, as long as I brought up the absent students, this is going to greatly benefit those students who are absent. One thing that we're still not doing real well as absent students is following up on our homework that's missed on the days that we're sick or the days that we're absent. Everything that you need is online to complete what you missed. I think we just need to get a little bit better at if we're missing school, if we're absent, we can easily just go on Google Classroom and catch up, if you will. And then one final reminder that this is the last week of the first semester, which means that missing works have to absolutely be turned in before the second semester. There's sports eligibility involved there, activities eligibility, being able to participate in our free times. It's no fun watching all your friends go to free time when you're being pulled back and catching up on missing work. After today, those missing works are going to start going to the highest F possible. But of course, if you still get those turned in before the second semester, you'll be given credit for those. With that, I just want to leave you with some encouragement from Philippians 4:4. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. In a year where I heard a lot of negatives, and we all heard negatives about the pandemic and the election and the riots and the protests and what have you, there's really many great reasons to rejoice. We're truly blessed by a rising enrollment here in the middle school. By the addition of Mrs. Plocher, we are able to stay both face-to-face and online with our education, and have an opportunity to bring those groups together, to learn together. And just around every corner, we are truly blessed. And despite all of the negatives that are going on in the world today, we can certainly just take stock of all the blessings that we have. Focus on how God has just richly blessed us in each and every aspect and area of our lives. So remember that as you go throughout the day. When we're tempted to complain and maybe focus on the negatives, just remember that we always have a reason to rejoice and celebrate, most importantly, that our salvation is accomplished through our Savior, Jesus Christ. God's blessings on the rest of this week, the rest of the semester, and over the weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday. Remember, Monday the 18th is a day off. So the second semester starts up ready to go on Tuesday. And we'll see you then. Have a great weekend.